but you guys got in on it. Ruben Steff, one last, who posted that we were late, which I found very funny. My thoughts, you guys got it right. Pacquiao looks strangely solid to me. Fast and sharp, late career resurgence. Gee, how could that happen? Right. Or was leaving Roach exactly what he needed? No.
I almost spit up on my computer.
I don't believe that Freddie Roach. I think Manny
it was
wanted
Pooh
to
Boy.
What I truly believe is Pacquiao wants to juice, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
nothing wrong with it. I don't think Roach runs his camps that way, and I want to believe that Freddie Roach is an old school guy who likes stinky, smelly, sweaty gyms and guys to work really hard. And I don't think that's where Manny's at. I think Manny wants to get paid, and that's it.
And maybe not even that, Lee. He's not coming back to America. With him owing taxes and being a superstar in Asia, anywhere in Asia, you go, like I said, you guys, that Dubai Pacquiao fight is so juicy right now. They can go out there. They'll both make $5-8 million. Pacquiao will probably make more. There's no reason. So Freddie, he's got way too many fighters. He's got way too much stuff happening here in the States to be flying back and forth trying to help Manny Pacquiao out. They've grown apart. Manny has now moved on.
Manny wants to juice and do the Pooh Boy thing. Look, I'm going to say it again. The guy they brought in is the guy that's juicing him. And if anybody wants to dispute me on it, just show me the drug test from that fight. What I
want to know is what check is Manny owing the IRS on? Is it the Mayweather check?
Doesn't matter. He doesn't have to go back to the States.
Exactly. So it's going to be more about that. He took our money and ran, right?
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with it either, but I'm got to lean towards that more than juicing. I think...
Oh, I'm going to lean a lot towards the juicing still.
Yeah, I'm going to lean a lot towards the $25 million you might be owing the IRS. Look, he doesn't have that.
He does such a good job of juicing, Andrew. I've had about a 2-week layoff because of vacation and concerts and my bad shoulder. I was literally looking up clenbuterol today because apparently I want to be like Manny Pacquiao and Canelo.
The power looked good. Matisse's right eye looked worse.
Well, there's
look at Lee. He can't see the punches coming. He's trying to do a shell defense. You guys, you don't do that with Manny. We knew the eye was an issue. All right. If you have listened to Fight Net Radio, you've seen we gave Matisse, criticized him in his last performance, his knockout win on HBO. I felt his heart really wasn't in it. Why I picked Matisse in this fight is because sometimes the opportunity that is in front of you can bring back the desire to win. With Manny being so old and not being able to stop a right hand his whole career, I felt Matisse's camp was going to come in right hand heavy and go to work. They did not do that. Matisse entered that ring. He couldn't see the punches of Manny Pacquiao coming from the southpaw stance, and his heart showed up. He started taking knees, Lee. That's what happened in this fight. We knew his heart and his eye were bad, but we thought at some point the right hand would chin check Pacquiao. He would touch him. Lee, he never touched him. So I don't know I don't want to come out here and say, oh, Manny's juicing. We can't be that way. I've got to still say. I know you can, but I'm leveling it out here. I still think it's the right eye of Matisse might have really. I really underestimated how bad that was going to be for him on the speed of Manny Pacquiao because some of the punches looked like he went down just because. I'm telling you, it was like that.
We're talking about a fighter who we're never going to speak about again. You get that, right? Matisse is done. He's a shot fighter. I hear
that, and that's why we got to lay off of the juicing part.
He'll be back in Cancun in the near future, fighting on one of those cards.
He's going to be fighting Mungai, probably. Don't mark my words. With the way HBO, you see how HBO last night, you guys, they didn't even fucking care about the junior middleweight division.
They care about the fighters that they have money in. Yeah, they don't give a shit about the divisions.
They have 2 fighters right now, Triple G and Canelo. That's it. That's all Mungai has in front of him. Not Jarrett Hurd, not the Charlo. No, not who's the other Cuban? What's the Cuban's name? Lara. None of those guys, Lee. 2 fucking names. Is he going to fight Triple
I'm going to be honest about HBO and Showtime right now before we get off on an incredibly long rant before I finish these shout-outs. Showtime and HBO are just missing the boat. I don't know what it is that they don't get, or that they don't fact-check the fights, or they really believe that the fights are worthwhile. I mean, Jim Lampley I've watched Jim Lampley in The Fight Game, which is possibly the biggest PR bullshit show I've ever seen produced.
Lee, last night Jim Lampley said Mungai reminded him of Oscar De La Hoya in his pink.
Right, of course.
At that moment, I thought he wasn't even watching the fight. I think he's just talking. He's like reading a book. Oh, yeah, guy looks like De La Hoya. Am I done? Okay, yeah, I'm going to read my book again. He was Oscar De La Hoya. What the fuck? This dude looked nothing like Oscar De La Hoya at no point in this fight, Lee. He's all power. He's all pressure. No defense. His offense is his defense. That was not Oscar.
I'm with you.
And then Max. Oh, I think Max had money on Beefy. Max had money on Beefy. Who's the guy? Who's the guy that bets in the UK? I think Max is with them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, after round 4, Max just shuts down. I think he's pissed off, Lee. His beefy money ain't coming through.
So last but not least, I will end with Jose Romero from comments on last week's show. He is the only one who doesn't agree with us, so fuck yourself, Jose.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to him. It's early. Have you drank your coffee?
He likes the shout-out, so he's clearly listening. And I got it right. It's Jose. I knew at least to drop my J and R. I can also do Brazilian names. I understand the Hoist and the Henner and all that bullshit, too. But I digress. Showing off my multicultural linguistic ability. Jose Romero, who is now officially dead to me and will be unfriended shortly for not agreeing, have to disagree with you guys, kind of. Bullshit, you're disagreeing, but you're peppering it in. Don't be a bitch, okay? I'm just saying it straight out. In fact, because you got a picture, I'm going to guess, wife, kid. You got the whole bit there, right? Your wife thinks you're a bitch too, okay?
Oh,
clearly.
man, jeez.
Kind of
you
disagree. There's
fight.
no kind of disagree. You either agree or you disagree, right? Man up. Grab your balls.
He's going to disagree in the next comment. You better believe that.
If he's not laughing, then he doesn't know the show. And he should fuck off and not listen. And just for my English friend...
What?
Wait, I'm going to do an English one just in case we have anybody from over the pond, as they say. Hey, Jose, don't be a cunt. All right?
Cool. Hey, and those are all of our fans. All of our fans are almost over the pond.
No, we have a lot of... I'm going to say Josel's a Raider fan. I'm going to go out on a limb.
I don't know.
I picture him showing up at your wedding somehow. Pac looked great, but he was up against Matisse, who is kind of a fighter perfect for Pac-Man. Matisse is also not an elite fighter. We agreed on that.
Yeah, that's good.
He comes straight forward, no head movement, and not the size of previous opponents. I agree. Pac has faced. Horn, Rios, Algieri were bigger than Pac. I don't think he had juiced look like he did in Marquez in their 4th fight. I could be wrong. There may be roids that don't bulk you up, but I wouldn't know. He was cut, bro. He was cut.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a 40-year-old man. He barely trained. He looked awfully cut for a guy who didn't train.
And Lee,
hard.
Horn is big, but Horn was bigger than Terrence Crawford too. How'd that work out for him?
I agree. Even though Pacquiao, let me finish this real quick. Yeah, go ahead.
Brandon Rios holds in water because of tacos. That's the only reason why.
Well, yeah, he's fat. Yeah, no. He's a taco eating.
If he was bigger, and I highly doubt that. I do not remember Brandon Rios being bigger than Pacquiao in that ring. No, these were all reasons.
Yeah, no.
It's because of fucking tacos. Yeah, he said it himself that night.
Right. Let me finish out what he said. Even though Pacquiao looked great, he was still flat-footed during the fight. Well, because he didn't have to fight. He didn't have the bounce that he had 8 years ago when he was fighting toe-to-toe. Yeah, with that said, he
didn't need it. Lee,
he didn't need it. I don't look. I'm Jose. I'm finding it hard to read, and you have 2 more paragraphs for me to read.
Oh shit!
And I'm going to be perfectly honest
here. On us. Hold on now.
Because I'm just saying you're making
it
difficult.
Though. He went in on us. 2 more paragraphs.
Hold on. Still, it was the best fight he has had since he fought Bradley in their 3rd fight. That was a decade ago, I think. Since his decline, he brings greatness in waves, I guess. And you could be right about the juice. I just don't see it physically like we did with Hulk K's. That's funny. Don't worry, Andrew. I still put money on Pacquiao, although I was telling everybody to watch me with that KO was possible, and this could be the end of Pac-Man because of your insight. But like you guys said, we knew who was going to win from the opening bell. Well, that's the only part we agree on, dickhead.
You're so mean.
Enough rambling from me. Looking forward to the second show this week. Well, you didn't get one, and it's Josel's fault. Everybody go to his Facebook page and just go, what a dick. You fucked it up. That's why there wasn't a second show. I read that quote and said, fuck him. Not true, but it's funny, right? I actually appreciate all of you listening. And if you're a true fan, like Josel, which I'm going to go out on a limb, he literally just loved the last 5 minutes. There you guys go. You can be involved with the show. All you got to do is type in fightnetradio.com, go to the Facebook page. Like, literally, as Josel's listening to this, he's typing in as quick as he possibly can to start up his campaign for next week. Because if you're a true diehard fan, you actually enjoy being roasted by me and having Andrew defend you. I just know how it works.
I like that. I like what he said.
No, I don't.
The only thing
you know what? I don't.
agree with
I don't. So
would I agree with you on? Would I agree with you on there was no need for bounce that night? Maybe he can't do it, but Manny told us he's seen Matisse was scared of the speed right away. When you got a fighter that says that, and he's a professional right striker like Manny is, right? That's not a good sign for you going into that fight. He's scared of my punches. Yeah, that's not good.
I want everybody to go to Fight News and just look at the cover page of Fight News and scroll down and see these banners for Zanfer Promotion, which is Fernando Beltran's promotion.
If anybody has ever seen someone do the shell defense in the ring, when you can break somebody where they just cover up and they're not actually
Go ahead.
And they're not actually looking at you. Oh, it's shark to blood, Lee. I mean, you don't do that. You cannot cover your face and just let Manny go, oh, you want me to throw 3 punches on you? It's over.
So, for those of you that are into boxing, I'm going to do this because clearly Zanfer Promotions has set the stage for what you're about to see on Fight News. I'm going to go buy this. I'm going to spend money on the show just for my personal amusement. Zanfer Promotions, for those of you who don't know, is Jaime's promoter, right? More or less. Yeah. That's basically it. That's Fernando Beltran.
Yeah.
And Zanfer on Fight News has paid for banners. Does everybody know what a banner is? Who's under the age of 50? The little bouncy blinky things on the right-hand corner. So here's what the marketing department over at Zanfer paid for. A congratulations to Jaime, right, on the center page. And then over on the right, did you know this, Andrew? Zanfer Promotions was named Best Promoter. Did you know that? No. They were also named Best Matchmaker, Best Headline Boxer, Best Undercard Boxer. Wait, I gotta list
by who, though?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I get that. Do you understand? For those of you who don't get this, my side job or my day job is certainly not doing this show because I think we still only made about $30 on this show historically. I don't monetize it like I should, or you guys would hear ads for fucking days just because I'm just crazy like that. So Zanfer bought these. There's a marketing trick, and I was teaching this actually to a group that I coach. I said, name yourself the best real estate agent. And they go, named by who? I said, by me. I just named you the best real estate agent in San Jose. Can you do that? I just said it. I named you the best real estate agent. Is that legal? Yes. Unless you see a notation at the bottom that says, per the LA Times or per Fight News or best rookie, best undercard boxer, best female boxer. These aren't real things. This is just somebody in marketing for fuck, you gotta be shitting me.
No, Lee, it was on the internet. It's gotta be true.
It's gotta be true. God, if you guys believe that shit, bless your heart.
You know what? I was like, I thought it was the WBC or something, Lee. I thought
Right?
you were going to say WC named them all.